Beyoncé jumping for joy, Billie Eilish in shock, Jennifer Lawrence losing all chill. This is what happens when celebrities meet their idols.
Oh my God, I love you! You're a superstar!
Tonight we're running through the most delightfully human celeb meets crush moments.
Mind was blank and my jaw was on the floor, as was everyone else in the crew. Like, people stopped.
The squeals, the blushes, the tears, the chaos. Before we start, drop your forever crush in the comments, hit subscribe, ring the bell, and let's see who'd make you forget how to speak. Billie Eilish first, because some stories are pure full circle.
Hey! Billie!
She grew up a Belieber with posters taped to the wall and a bedtime ritual of daydreams. Coachella 2019, Ariana's headlining, and suddenly Justin Bieber is right there in front of her. Billie freezes, hand to mouth, eyes like saucers, then melts into a hug so long the crowd cheers like a movie ending. That moment didn't fade. It turned into real friendship. Ask her 10-year-old self what's new. You can call Justin. He'll pick up. Selena Gomez proves surprise panic is a love language. Her team tells her fans are backstage. She opens the door and plot twist. It's Shia LaBeouf. She squeaks, spins on her heel, and retreats down the hall like a cartoon. He's sweet, follows with a hug, and she's suddenly apologizing, thanking him and beaming all at once. Minutes later, she's breathless to the camera. He's so handsome. If you've ever met a crush, you know that exact dizzy feeling. Ariana Grande has said it for years. The love of her comedic life is Jim Carrey. Childhood comfort movies, quotes memorized, the whole thing. When they finally met, she cried, the good kind. And he was even kinder than she'd imagined. Later, she guest starred on his series and called it one of the most special experiences of her life. That's the magic trick. A poster on your wall becomes a collaborator who roots for you back. And then there's Adele, who warned us long in advance that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson would break her composure. On the biggest night in music, the host teases the story, and then The Rock actually walks out. Adele's jaw drops, that massive grin takes over, and the two share the most wholesome hug of the evening. To top it off, he's the one handing her a trophy later. Sometimes your dream doesn't knock. It body slams the door open. If you're grinning already, you're my people. Tap like, hit subscribe, and tell me who needs to be in part 2. I'm pinning the best answer. Noah Schnapp has never played it cool about Zendaya. Interviews, red carpets, his whole face lights up when her name lands. When they finally meet, he's briefly speechless and then glowing like a nightlight. He even squeezes in a shout out during an acceptance moment. Hi, Zendaya. Honest, adorable, all of us. Kristen Bell around Jason Momoa is the definition of outside chill, inside chaos. That smile turns into a confession in real time. He's gracious, she's flustered, and every couple watching nods like, yep, that's exactly what would happen to me. Emma Stone had her own cinematic moment when she received an Oscar from her teenage obsession, Leonardo DiCaprio. Imagine the poster that watched over your homework years later, handing you the biggest award in your field. She's talked about it openly. She adored him growing up. Then he's there, statue in hand. Try keeping your heart rate under control for that. Jennifer Lawrence remains queen of chaotic crush encounters. Backstage after her win, she's mid-interview when Jack Nicholson leans into frame with that mischievous grin. Compliments, nervous giggles, a flirty one-liner from her, and the internet melts. Later, he sends flowers and a bottle with a note. It's the kind of unscripted old Hollywood energy you can't plan, only witness. Brie Larson delivered one of the most vulnerable moments at an awards show when she spotted Jennifer Lopez in the room. Tears, gratitude, and a thank you to the woman whose film helped spark her dream to act. That's what the right idol does. They hand you permission to go for it. Keke Palmer's rom-com twist happened on live TV. She's confessing her crush on Michael Ealy when the doors open, and in he walks holding flowers. Instantly, she's laughing, half hiding, half flirting, fully charming. If you've ever been ambushed by a crush, you felt that electricity. From stadiums to selfies. Simone Biles had a full fan moment when Zac Efron surprised her during the Olympics. Gasp, grin, quick selfie, lifetime memory unlocked. Her face in that snapshot is exactly what "is this real life?" looks like. Emma Stone is a walking highlight reel of wholesome fangirl energy. When Mel B sent her a personalized Spice Girls message, she burst into tears so pure, the internet adopted them as family. Then there are the on-camera flirt exchanges that make talk shows feel like rom-coms. She feels what she feels, and it's contagious. Beyonce, idolized by basically everyone, turns into her younger self at the mention of Tina Turner. When your blueprint stands beside you, you can see the kid who wore out VHS tapes peeking through the icon. Even queens have queens. Britney Spears' forever crush on Brad Pitt is pop culture canon. She's shown off a signed photo like a museum piece and joked about his relationship status like the rest of us. Some crushes never expire. They age into folklore. Taylor Swift has called Justin Timberlake a musical role model and then met him with a joy so bright it lit up the room. Sometimes you don't play cool. You let the happiness be obvious. Internet legend Speedrun. iShowSpeed finally meets Cristiano Ronaldo. He shakes, babbles, and manages to ask for the signature celebration. Ronaldo delivers, and the clip becomes instant fan history. The moral? The bigger the dream, the better the dope. Boxing royalty to boxing royalty.
Standing ovation for a veteran.
Mike Tyson meeting Muhammad Ali is pure reverence. Tyson, the destroyer, becomes a respectful kid around the man he calls the real champion. Two giants, one lifelong inspiration. Talk show chaos files. Jimmy Fallon learns on air that Nicole Kidman once had a soft spot for him.
I saw Sonny Liston a few days ago, Jack. Ain't he ugly? he's too ugly to be the world champ. The world champ to be
Back when they were both single. His face cycles through confusion, realization, and existential regret in under 10 seconds. America collectively screams, "How did you miss that?" Pink and Johnny Depp had a famously awkward studio moment. She's admitted the crush he appears, and words turn into fog. He tries to ease the tension. The fluster refuses to leave. It's messy in the most human way. Michael B. Jordan has a gravitational field. And the Graham Norton couch once turned into a chemistry lab the second he sat down. Conversation goes playful, eyebrows get a workout, and social media spends a week doing frame-by-frame analysis like it's game tape. Snoop Dogg meeting Chris Hemsworth, Thor himself, is a masterclass in honoring your favorites.
It was kind of normal. We didn't know anything else, you know. So for us, it was kind of normal.
Snoop shows up with gifts, grinning like a kid in a comic shop. Treat your idols like royalty, and you'll always have a good story. Julia Roberts meeting Gwen Stefani years ago was pure, don't be weird, don't be weird. Okay, I'm being weird. She spots Gwen, whispers little prayers to the universe, and then the two are holding hands like instant besties. Sometimes energy recognizes energy. Lily Singh telling Dwayne Johnson point blank, I love you, and getting I love you more back is peak serotonin. The moment is fast, warm, and utterly sincere. Screenshots were made for that exchange. Sebastian Stan meeting Sharon Stone flipped instantly to flirty. Compliments delivered with movie trailer confidence. Then the delayed blush when the adrenaline wears off. We've all done the act cool, melt later routine. He just did it on camera. Ollie Murs learned the hard way that Graham Norton will absolutely read your crush tweets aloud, directly to the person. The audience howls, Ollie's ears turn tomato red, and somewhere a PR rep rethinks their life choices. Taron Egerton gets ambushed by his own past when a show rolls a clip of him naming his first celebrity crush. He laughs, he blushes, he hides behind his hands. It's adorable and fatal. Yahya Abdul-Mateen goes the other direction, bold and direct, telling Julia Roberts she was his first human crush. The phrasing is so specific, the room explodes with laughter. And Julia stores that line in the Hall of Fame. Ali Makey can't hide from old tweets professing total devotion to Conan O'Brien. Then Conan walks out reading them in his own voice. Bruno Mars and Miranda Kerr once turned an interview into a flirty masterclass. Compliment, counter-compliment, wink, playful escalation. The sort of banter that makes producers clutch their headsets while social media writes fanfic in real time. Cardi B and Penn Badgley are proof the internet can engineer unlikely friendships. He praises her authenticity, she caps locks her joy, and soon they're swapping profile pictures like middle schoolers. Sometimes respect is the spark, and Twitter does the rest. Charlize Theron meeting Nelson Mandela in Johannesburg was reverent and grounding. She's South African. The pride and emotion were written across her face. Not every idol moment is squeals. Some are quiet, grateful, historic. 50 Cent getting surprised by Shaquille O'Neal is just fun. A rap icon meets a basketball mountain. Handshakes turn into jokes, and the room's mood jumps 10 degrees. Beyoncé meeting Tina Turner. Emma Stone receiving from DiCaprio. Billie hugging Bieber. Adele and The Rock. Speed and Ronaldo. Pink and Depp. Julia and Gwen. Kristen and Jason. The names change, but the pattern doesn't. Fame doesn't cancel fandom. Strip away the glam team and the publicist, and you get a human being colliding with the person who once made them dream bigger. So tell me this, which encounter wins today's crown? And who did we miss? Drop your pick in the comments. If this video clears 10,000 likes, part 2 is coming with even wilder moments. Subscribe, hit the bell, and send this to the friend who would sprint out of the room if their crush walked in. Thanks for listening. See you next time.